sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and today. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Complete 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
By number 45.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And the pressure gets to him again. Deron Payne in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try to create some space. I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win. So because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Stopped short of
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
Henry, the ball carrier.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
Going to give this time to the tailback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
You know, you might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
11 yards there, first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Justin Jefferson with touchdown #7 on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for him to start things out. Operating from the gun, Jones throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Complete.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Giants.
Jones on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Now second and 6.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. The Giants on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
He was covered. This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Number 20, Tony Pollard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Oh, bowls right over him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
New York.
Jones now. On 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Jones. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Deron Payne. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they'll lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now Jones on 3rd down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
At their own 21-yard line.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a perfect.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
At their own 45.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Operating from the gun, Jones finds his tight end Ingram.
Jones pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing, Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
To number 88.
Evan Ingram, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Take that good feeling and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Giants 7.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
1st and 10 at the 6.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Derrick Henry on
and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the
more muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll give Henry another shot. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Derrick Henry. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants on.